Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Hello. Hi, I'm Daniela, and I see many people here.
How are you, Daniela?
Just good. How are you?
Yeah, good too. Good to see you. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Are you guys ready? I'm so happy to see many people here.
Yeah, lots of us are new staff, so we are also ready for your presentation. And you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, so I was prepared for your questions. So
may I ask just a question, Daniela, if you don't mind?
I'm sorry?
Can I ask? Okay, I'm asking that. Is Miss Surhan gonna come?
I didn't talk to her. I don't know if she's still in New York. I will tell you about myself. So I used to work with ASA like 6 years ago, 2016 or so.
So you are going to be the one who is going to do the presentation and all?
Exactly.
Thanks a lot.
I'm the person who will be contact for all ASA campuses. So if you have a student for Manhattan, for Brooklyn, for Hialeah, Florida, so it's me who you are going to contact. You already have my email. I don't know if all of you have a separate emails. In my email, I have a QR code. If I can share the screen, I can show you. For example, okay, so I have this. This is the email that I have sent one of the students who are interested for ASA. In my email, you're going to have a QR code. It's super easy. You just scan the QR code and will lead you directly to my WhatsApp business number. So it's WhatsApp and it's free. You can contact me at any time you want. So if you have a student for New York, if you have a student for Florida, so it's me who you're going to send a question, request, whatever you need regarding ASA college. I don't know how familiar you are with ASA, and do you want me to start and showing you, for example, I have a couple of zip folders. Like, for example, this is Florida forms that I have, the forms that you need for initial, for change of status, for transfer. I will be kind of like one-stop shop. You get to me and you get all the information from your clients. Let's say you have a client who say, hey, I'm in US and I'm whatever, in Denver, in Colorado, in Illinois, Chicago, whatever. So, and I want to transfer. I am a student in Illinois, whatever universities, and I want to transfer. And then you see like, okay, where do you want to go? Do you want to stay in Illinois? You want to move? You want to study online? You want to study remotely? And whatever, you get to me and you say, hey, Daniela, we have a client who wants to transfer to other university, to school, whatever. So what can you do? And then we go from there. If I can help with this, so I will definitely tell you, okay, this is what I can do. If not, so I will say, unfortunately, I'm not able to help with this. For example, you have a student who is in the US on B1 visa, J1 visa, and wants to stay, wants to do the change of status. I can help with that request as well. So the student doesn't need to live in Florida or New York in order to do the change of status. they can apply, they can follow the whatever the documents and all the information we need, and send us all this information. We can enroll the student and wait for change of status. For initial status students, what we need, it's very simple. I used to work for another schools and colleges, and the application forms and the other forms were like kind of long, let's say 2-3 pages, and then fill out this, fill out that. So here with an ASA, the international student application form, it's just in 1 page. And I'm sorry, just 1 second. That's the 1 page form that the student needs to fill out. And it's very simple. The most important part is to follow the passport. When the student tell you the name, so they may say just first and last name, and you don't know that they have a middle name. The passport is very important too, because all the information that will be used using the passport, right? When they go for the visa interview, everything needs to match the passport, especially how they call the QR codes or whatever the codes in the passport. When you have the first page of the passport, the picture page, I call it, and then you have on the bottom, you have like some kind of numbers. That's a code that will be followed for the I-20 and for the visa interview and for everything, all the documentation. So you fill out the international student application following the passport name, the student home address, if they have a US address, so then that's for the change of status student. They must have the US address. Initial status students, they don't have it. They may have somebody that, they know they're gonna live with and they wanna provide, that's fine. If they don't, they don't. They don't need to provide US address. Then of course, city of birth, country of birth, citizenship, date of birth, how they learn. They will of course use you because they are your students. And then program of studies. So I'm gonna show you the price list and the program that we offer, start date, number of weeks, all this. As you can see, very simple. If you have any questions, so please just stop me. Tell me, okay, stop, we don't understand this or that. And then I will stop. The emergency education history, the student may have high school or they may have college already finished, or anything. Then they have to sign and date. As you can see, the form is fillable. Most of the forms, I would say maybe all of the forms are fillable. But if that's the problem, you can just print it, fill it out, scan it, copy it, and send it to me. Then here, you will have an initial checklist. This is going to help you. It's on 1 page. You see everything the student needs to apply for visa. They call initial status students. So what the ASA college needs is what the documents are. International student application, I just show you, copy of the passport, ID page. That's, I don't know if I have any passport here that I can maybe share with you and show you what's the passport look like. Do you need me to look for that, or you already know what I am talking about?
We are already talking about. We already know. Thank you.
Already know. Okay, perfect. So then evidence of the like bank statements, financial evidence. ASA College is looking for, ASA College, the CVS approved ASA College to ask for ESL programs like English as a second language, $16,000. For degree programs, they have to show they have $25,000. A student can have their own money or they can have a sponsor. If the sponsor is a US citizen, the sponsor needs to fill out this affidavit of support. They call I-139 form. It's also very easy. So you will have this link. You're gonna click on this and you'll immediately go to that form and then they will fill it out. If the sponsor is not a US citizen, they just have to provide the sponsor form that is here. Okay. Checklist, what's happening at this one? Okay, the checklist that is the sponsor form that is here. Sponsor personal affirmation of financial responsibility. Whoever the name is the sponsor, I will be sponsoring or responsible for expenses for my student, who is my friend, nephew, son, daughter, whatever, and the amount of money. So here, the amount of money needs to be exactly the same as the bank statement shows. They have to send us they can send us the bank statement. They can just print the last bank statement, or they can go to the bank and ask the bank to issue the letter. So saying that, okay, Daniela Gavrilovic is our customer since such and such date. And at the moment, so she has, I don't know, $100,000 in the bank. As I said, for the ESL program, minimum 16,000 and up. So it cannot be less than 16,000, but can be more. For degree programs, 25,000 and more. The student has to provide also high school diploma. And this high school or college diploma needs to be translated into English. That's a must. If it's not in English, it needs to be translated in English. It doesn't need to be certified, but it has to be.
Sorry, Daniela, can I ask a question?
Yes.
I interrupted you, sorry for that, but I need to ask the visa requirement, the budget for 12 weeks of intensive course, for 12 weeks of intensive course.
Okay. Intensive English program, right?
Yep, I'm not asking the fee actually. I'm just asking for the visa requirement, the fund we should.
Well, I would say I would use this $16,000. This is English as a second language. I will use this $16,000 to be the minimum that it's required. And I think we are all on the safe side saying that and telling the students, this is the amount that will be the best to have. We all know what that is, right? So it's just and how this works, right? So I don't need to repeat that.
No, but yeah, thank you.
Exactly. Just to be on the safe side, and to have this paper, I would say, and I would go with 16,000 and up.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. What else? Yeah, I was talking about the high school diploma, right? So in order for students to receive a scholarship, they have to have a high school diploma, right? So they have to show us that they finish. What's happening with my? Let me see. Why do I have to open every time I have to open this? Okay. I go to Florida campus program and living expenses. We have this, it's saying Florida campus program and living expenses for the term of 12 months. It's exactly the same, price is exactly the same for New York. Degree programs, all degree programs are, the tuition for degree programs are per semester. If the students enroll in a bachelor program, of course, they have more semesters to finish bachelor than to finish diploma program or associate program, right? The price, it's super easy. You cannot mess up. Price is per semester, as if they study for 8 semester or they study for 6 semester, or it doesn't matter. So the price is, the full cost is $6,840 for degree program, but the student received $2,900 scholarship, which gets to the final price of $3,940. 99.9999999 students get a scholarship. So what they need to show us is their high school diploma. So they get a scholarship for when they start, but in order to keep that scholarship, they have to maintain, as you can see here, student must maintain 2.0 GPA or a grade S for English is a second language program. I can tell you that 2.0 in US, it's a very easy score to get. It's the one that it's, maybe I shouldn't say, but it's the really minimum, okay? So, and I can say from my experience that international students get this very easy. They found this very easy for them. In order to enroll into degree programs, student has to have IELTS 5.5 and TOEFL, I think computer-based 500. So we can see that in the, are you familiar with ASA website? ASA college website?
This is the first time we have saw it, probably, but we can just show the tips and tricks for us to make it easier for us.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so this is ASA. When you go to asa.edu, this is what you get, right? And this is all the information here are New York. That's New York. Information for New York campuses, Manhattan and Brooklyn. How you know that? So you tap asa.edu, so you are here. So, and then you say like, but where can I find Florida campus? Is you check, when you go here, you have all this different kinds of information. So if you click here, would be Florida campus, right? You click on Florida and here you go. You will go to Florida campus. Something is not right. Okay. You will go what's happening here. Let me show you. It's exactly the same thing with the Florida. When you go, you get a Florida campus. But in order to find a catalog, you will click here. But when you click on this one, you will get a catalog for New York. And in order to open the catalog, so when you click on the catalog, you get here, click to open. And here you find all information about programs, how to study, what's the distance learning, continuing education. I mean, you can go and get familiar with this, but you don't have to. You have me. If you have a quick question, if you need to give the student quick answer, you just send me the question and I will try to, I know weird time difference, it's like what, six hours, right? 6 or 7 hours. The difference, but you get my business WhatsApp and I'm there 24/7. I tell you this. See, you find all this information, programs, what's the needs. Okay, here I was talking about passing scores, right? Here you're gonna see that what's the passing score for TOEFL. I told you that IELTS test, IELTS is 5.5. It should be somewhere also written here, but here I get to TOEFL. If the student doesn't have TOEFL or IELTS, I understand that it's expensive. Some students, they don't do that. They don't want to do that. Some, they may have it. Some students may use another test. I think the name is Duolingo. We are in the process of working on that to accept Duolingo and to see what score they are going to accept. I will inform you about that. But if the student don't have IELTS, TOEFL, Duolingo, any other test, I just send a Zoom link to you, or if you tell me, send a Zoom link to the student, and it's super easy. I can, if you want, what I can do, I can send this Zoom test to you, to all of you, then you can experience every night, not Friday, Monday, Sunday night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I received this email telling me that in order to take a test, student needs to have a computer, laptop, camera. If you want, I can send this email to all of you, and you can just experience how this works. You just click on the Zoom, the person will show up and will guide the student what to do. So when the student doing the test, it will be kind of monitored because the person is there. It's not required that the student can take a break or, take 5-10 minutes break, come back. But I mean, it's not recommended. It's up to student. Usually takes, depends on the student. Some students take break very quick and then do the test, but some of them, they take 45 minutes to 1 hour. You have two options. When you click on the Zoom, the person will show up. You need to have an ID in order to do that. Actually, that's another thing. But I can create ID for all of you, or I can create ID for maybe 1 or 2 of you, and then you get together and you see how it is. So whatever you want me to do, so please let me know and I will do it if you're interested to do this, if you're interested to see how this works. It will be easier for you to explain to the student. This test is for free. and the student can take as many time as they want. I had a student, for example, who had some other test, and it was really a really good score. And I said, well, okay, we cannot accept that. And wanted to go into degree program straight. He didn't want to take the ESL program. So she tried to do the test, and her ESL score was very low. She was very upset and was like, no, this is not possible. My English is great and I can do better. Well, like, okay, go ahead, do it again. So I just want to tell you that the student doesn't need to stress out about the test. If they want to go straight into degree program, they have to understand that if they apply for if they enroll into degree program, they have to get ready and they have to score. They have to have a certain score in order to get into degree program. In order to go into program, they have to score for level E. If they score for level E, they are automatically into program, and they have to understand that's a serious thing. They have to follow the classes. They have to be really proficient in English, and also they have to do the math test. They can have one remedial class, English or math. So at this moment, the things may change, but we talk about that later. So if we get into this. Besides degree programs, ASA offer ESL programs, IEP programs, TOEFL programs, TOEFL classes. I'm going to show you the prices for IEP and prices for TOEFL. Here, ESL program program attached to the degree program is by semesters, right? So the price per semester is $3,600, full price, full cost. But the student shows the high school diploma, get a scholarship of $15,064 and pay $2,036. When the student apply for ASA, for degree program or ESL program, they have to only pay $100 application and processing fee. Application fee is $125 and processing fee is $75, which includes all this, like I-20, sending all this information, how to pay the I-901 CVS fee, and all other informations that the DSO, when the DSO process the I-20 bill sent to student or to you. So you let us know where actually the CVS now saying that I-20 has to be sent to the student, directly to student. We cannot send the I-20 to the agents or anybody else. If the student send this official request to send the I-20 to somebody else, so we can do that. But the I-20 has to be sent to the student. It's up to you to have the conversation with the student. If they need your help in paying the CVS fee, they can forward it the I-20. They can do with the I-20 whatever they want. The only thing, the school is not allowed to send the I-20 to anybody else but the student. If that change, so I will let you know. But at the moment, it's like this. So ASA requires $100 application fee, and then here on the checklist, you see the $100 non-refundable application fee. So that has to be sent via credit card application, credit card authorization form. Credit card authorization form looks like this. Also fillable, date, student name and ID number. you don't have you will not have an ID because you will send me. Actually, I can create the ID for you as soon as you send me the student's passport and the application form, actually. I prefer that you send all the documents together, but this is the ideal situation, right? We all know how this works with our students. It takes a lot of time to gather all the information together and, you know, to start doing the things as soon as possible. If they don't have IELTS or TOEFL or any other test and they want to know, I mean, we need to know what to tell the student. So how advise the student what to do. Do they need to take ESL program, like first English and then go into the program? So how many semesters they need to take in order to get into program and all these things. So we need to tell them, hey, you need to do the test. We need to see where you're at in English. Then you send me application form. You don't have to do the program or anything, but I need to have the passport, copy of the passport and the student home address in order to create the ID. That moment I send you the ID, you provide student with an ID, and then I send you Zoom link, they do the test, and here we are. So you see the credit card authorization form is easy also. And you have the checklist, you have all this information in front of you. You scan your documents, attach to the email, write the student name and the subject. And if you want to say program, what program the student is enrolling in, you can do it, or you can just say initial status or change of status or transfer student. So whatever you want. So we can talk about that, and you can tell me, okay, Daniela, our subject is going to be the student first name, last name, and the program or the start date, and then we go with that. I check all the information, you give it to me. I tell you, okay, this is great. We're gonna go and enroll the students, and here we are. Also, the transfer student has a different information. I will send you all this. Basically, the credit card authorization form is the same. It's $100. Transfer certificate. This is very important for transfer students. Transfer students are the students who are already in the United States and study with another school or college. In order to accept the transfer student, we need to know if that student status is active. The ASA college will not do reinstatement. Maybe in some cases, but reinstatement is a really, really long process, and the school very rarely is doing it. Again, you never say no to your clients before talking to me. So you get to me, you share what you have, and we'll see if you can make it work, if you can have the students, that students, like, they're our customers, right? So we need to provide the best services we can. And we have to, that's my motto. I am doing everything I can to get and to have the student and to give the student the best service possible. If we can't do it, we can't do it. But when you talk to the students, if you have a student who is a transfer and say, oh, okay, I'm at the school and I want to transfer. Okay, so, well, why do you want to transfer? So what's happening? Okay, so maybe, and then they will tell you, they will not tell you, they can say whatever they want. But we say, great, perfect, we can help you with this, but here what we need. You immediately send this form to the student. What is the form about? Is this part, the first part, I call the top part of this transfer certification form, has to be filled by the student. What is this? Daniela, as a student, I'm giving permission to my current school to release the information about my status. So there is no school who will give this information to anyone without receiving this form signed by the student and date. So my name, Gavrilovic Daniela, date of birth, citizenship, and I'm telling my current school that I want to transfer to ASA college. And this is I give permission for the information requested below to be released to ASA college. The student put the email, the school actually email address. Maybe you can do that for student if you want to help them to fill out the school email address, or just send them in the email. And they, actually this is the student email address, phone number, and US address in the where they live. They sign and date, but they can email this form to their current school DSO or PDSO or representative. They know what to do, or they can just simply go and give it directly to this person. That person needs to fill out all of this, and they can send to us. They can send it to you, but we need to have this. The process, the perfect process is student fill out the first part, sent to DSO, DSO sent to this email. Okay. They cannot release the status if the status is terminated, completed, or canceled. It's right here. You don't have to worry about this part because it's not you who are doing this. This is the current school responsibility. Our responsibility, mine as a school representative, is to tell you, the agent, or to tell the student, hey, I cannot process, I cannot do anything. I can't tell you anything before I have this form filled out. When I see this form and send this form to ASA college school, then I will advise you if the transfer is possible or not. Is it confusing how I'm talking or what I'm saying? Are you guys okay with this? Please stop me.
Yeah, we're okay with this, Daniela. Thank you. But could you just give some information about your school? We're all new and we want to know your programs and...
Okay. Okay, ASA College has 3 campuses. So as, okay, that's about us, locations. Okay, so we are here at, let me just go back. I'm gonna close this and go back to the asa.edu. Okay, so this is the website, and ASA has 3 campuses. Has a campus in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and that's in New York, and 1 campus at this moment in Florida. It's in Hialeah. That's really close to Miami. It's a Miami-Dade campus. The programs we offer, as I said, degree programs And here you click on the prospective students and you get to degree programs. Here are all the programs that ASA College offers: business administration, computer programming, network, criminal justice, and all. Then certificate programs. Those are the certificate programs. That English language program, intensive English, business English, TOEFL preparation. All when you click on this, do you want me to click on any of these programs, or is it just okay that to show you how to navigate the website?
We can learn about the tuition fees, about programs.
Yes. Sorry?
No, that was just, we want to learn about tuition fees.
Okay, tuition fees are here. That's the price list that I will send to you.
So this is, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
This is only medical, business, criminal justice diploma programs, right?
Yes, but no, that's the program that all programs.
Mm-hmm.
It's written here, medical, business, criminal justice diploma programs. So medical programs, look, when we go here and go to the programs, degree programs, you have business administration, computer programming, network administration, criminal justice, paralegal, nursing, health. You need to ask us, maybe not at every time we have all programs running, right? My suggestion and my advice is to push these programs that they're listed here: medical, business, criminal justice, and diploma programs, right? I would say that degree programs, I will send you this flyer. That's what you should do. Bachelor's degree programs: business administration, criminal justice, healthcare management, psychology, RN or BSN. If I'm you, I will do business, criminal justice, healthcare management. As I'm an ASA representative, for me, the best 3 programs are those: business, criminal justice, healthcare management. We also have an interdisciplinary study program, which is a 2-year program. It's an amazing program. It's a great selling tool, I would say. That program gives the students opportunity to get into the US, improve their English and learn how to study in the US. And the students who wants to really pursue high master degree or PhD program or anything, that program, I would say, give the students great start. They don't have to pay a lot. It's not that difficult, but will give them a great opportunity to earn a high GPA and then to transfer to bigger universities, the universities that they can pursue their master or PhD programs. We had students, personally, myself had many students who transferred to Cornell, who transferred to Northwestern University, who transferred to Duke universities, and those universities are, one of the top universities, not only in the US, in the world, very popular ones. And they get a great scholarship. for that university, that the prices for those universities are like $40,000, $50,000 a year, right? So I would definitely, for bachelor's degree program, advertise business, criminal justice, healthcare management. New York doesn't have a bachelor degree programs, but if the student is in New York, they can do remotely. They can enroll in bachelor program remotely. New York offers these programs. I will send you all these flyers. You will have all these tools with you. And again, questions for me all the time are welcome. Those are the programs. You don't have to remember this. You will just have this flyer. You will check that. And if that happened, that arrives to you, you get back to me. In order to learn about these programs, you go to that catalog. It's going to take a long time for me to go and explain all this. Like, look, when you click on business administration, associate in applied science degree program, AAS, an overview, you learn about this program. What's the program goals, how long, what is all about, and that's it. So you just go to this, you're on the website, about us, prospective students, and you go and learn about the programs, current status.
I'm sorry, Daniela. Since we have limited time, we have some questions.
Yes, please.
Firstly, I want to learn about nationality mix there.
You need to learn about?
Yeah, nationality mix in ASA college. How many Turkish people, for example, in there?
At this moment, I can't tell you exactly. I just actually started like 5 weeks ago. And at this moment, I don't have this information, how exactly many Turkish students we have, but I can definitely provide that information to you.
On average, because our students don't want to meet Turkish people in there because of the progression of their language.
Yes, I do understand that. So the college is a little bit, it's different than when they go to language school. When they go to language school, the language school has only English programs, right? The college, it's different. So you have domestic people, you have international people, you have more people that they are US citizens than international students, right? So
exactly.
That's why I think I'm coming from language school, right? I work from language schools, and I see the college a lot easier to sell than the language schools. Exactly, especially because of that. Oh, I don't want to go there and sit in the classroom when they're like, okay, 10 Turkish students and just speak Turkish. And then when I get on in the hallway and I have my, break, and all the international students, nobody speaks English, right? So the college, it's a different setup than this. And I think that could be a great tool. It doesn't matter. So maybe we have, I'm sure that we don't have, I can't say that. I just don't want to give you any number because I really don't have that information at the moment. But I will definitely get back to you with this. What I can tell you, and again, repeat, it's a different setup. So the college has domestic students, like the US citizen students, and it's different.
Okay. I have one question, Daniela.
Yes.
Is there any scholarship opportunity for Turkish students?
Yes, that all what I was mentioning here, all the students get the scholarship. This is the scholarship that the Turkish students and all international students can get. Domestic students, the students with the green cards and US citizen, they can apply for financial aid. International students, unfortunately, they cannot apply for financial aid, but this is the scholarship they are getting. So for degree programs, they get $2,900 scholarship. And for the ESL program, they get $1,564 scholarship. So this is the price they pay, $39.40 per semester for degree program, $20.36 for ESL program per semester. And again, they must maintain 2.0 GPA in order to keep their scholarship. It's not one-time thing. They get accepted, they get a scholarship, and doesn't mean that they're gonna have this for 4 semesters, for 5 semesters, for 8 semesters, depends what they enroll in. They have to, after each semester, they have to show that their attendance is 80% and they maintain 2.0 GPA. I mentioned that in the beginning. It's really not difficult to get this score.
Is it the only requirement to obtain it? Okay,
exactly.
Thank you.
Yes. Diploma, high school diploma translated into English. I didn't show you how the scholarship application feel looks like. Oh, this is for transfer, so that's okay, initial, and then I'm gonna, okay, where that is. I just can't find a international student application. This is the application. I will find this. It's supposed to be here on this one. I wanted to show you the student application, international application for the scholarship, and I just can't find it here. Sorry about that. So I will send you that information also. It's an application that the student will fill out their information in the high school or bachelor, whatever diploma they have, and they just have to write a short essay. That's actually the requirement. High school diploma, college diploma translated to English, fill out the application form with a short essay. The short essay, they say 250 words. It doesn't need to be 250 words. It can be just a short story. My name is such and such. I finished this and this school in my country, and I would like to come and improve my English in order to, pursue my master degree, business degree, PhD program, or simply I want to learn English in order to get a better job in my country, to open the business in my country, or, those kind of things. And of course, if student level is A, they don't need to have somebody to write that for them. They just write the way they speak. It doesn't matter if there is good mistakes, grammars, or spelling, or anything. It's really not a big deal that they have to stress about. They just have to show who they are. I mean, if I don't speak English, I can't write an essay as a teacher of English, right? You understand what I mean? So they just express themselves the way that they speak English, and they will get a scholarship. if there is anything that it's missing or something, I will definitely guide you and let you know. But
personally, I would like to know what program makes your school special, and what key points.
so
Which students should go to your school?
I just talk about that when I mentioned this. Do you remember when I was like, I was talking about these 3 programs, right? And I also mentioned
what is the most popular one, I would like to ask?
I would say those 3. And that interdisciplinary study, it's the most popular program. Also, the diploma programs are very, very popular too. Associate programs, those medical assisting, for example. I mean, I would say that business administration and criminal justice are the most popular programs that.
Do you want any special grade for these programs? For example, math and science, like?
Well, they have to have like the math is requirement. So I can go ahead and give you the let you know that what's the exactly what credits are for each program. When you go to this like program goals, for example, what do we have here? We have business administration in applied science degree program. If you click to this, all this information here, you will find the information about the program. What is the program goals, for example? Upon successful completion of the program, graduate should be able to demonstrate the following knowledge, skills, and achievements. And here this is, right? If the student comes to you and say, I really would like to study business administration, but associate, this associate program. So what do? You can ask me, or you can just go here to degree program, copy this, send this to student, and here you go. This is the information, the learning options on campus, online, remote. I mentioned program goals. My advice is to go here: business, criminal justice, healthcare management, and for bachelor's degree program. And for other programs, we have all this division health disciplines and what it is. Okay, anything else? I mean,
Daniela, actually, I would love to learn about your target student profile in terms of education background or language requirements and so on.
Can you say again? I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Yeah, of course. I would love to learn about your target student profile, actually, like education background, language requirements.
The language requirements, what I said is we offer everything. So I don't know if we are on the same page. The English requirements for degree programs, they need to score for level E, or they have to have IELTS test score 5.5 or TOEFL 500. I show you that in this catalog. For ESL, for English as a second language, they just have to have a high school diploma, and here they are. They get into ESL program if they want to get a scholarship.
May I interrupt you for a minute?
Yes.
I would like to ask from you to sum up the sale points and all the good details that we can share with our students. about ASA College, and it would be great for us to get to know about all of them, because our time is kinda running out.
Yes. So I think I thought I already mentioned like all the things, but what I will say that, okay, ASA College, you get an experience. You're among the international and American students. You're in the heart of New York, Manhattan. The campus is on the street where the huge big Macy's is. Then you have Brooklyn. It's a little bit different, but okay, here we have Manhattan. So everybody wants to come and see Manhattan and want to experience this life in New York. Then we have Miami. Okay, South Beach, Miami, Miami life. You experience all this sports, business, all this Miami Beach life, nightlife, day life, all these things. So ASA College Miami, it's not on the beach, but it's right there. It's right, and the campus is huge. You learn English in the college environment. You can play sports also. ASA College offers athletics. We have athletics program too. Many students who want to play American football, who wants to play basketball, soccer, baseball. We used to have tennis at this moment, not, but we work on that to continue with this in Miami. And also Miami, we all know what's Miami, right? So beautiful, hot weather, beaches, all this experience. Manhattan is Manhattan, right? And you have ASA right there in the heart, in the middle of Manhattan. And those programs, you start with English, and if you like it, if you want to continue, if you want to continue with your with learning, with your gosh, I lost the word, to get your diplomas, to get your masters, to get your PhD programs. ASA College will give you a great start. You don't have to spend lots of money in the beginning in order to learn and to get all this experience. You get to ASA, you don't pay as much as other schools, other colleges are charging. You get a scholarship, you get a great GPA, which is very important in the USA education. And with the great GPA, you apply for bigger colleges and you receive a scholarship, a lot bigger scholarship, where the tuitions are like 40,000, 50,000 and up. I don't know if I get your information, you like it and you want it. So please let me know if there is anything else that I can do. I will.
It was pretty comprehensive presentation, and it was pretty informative actually. I suppose none of my colleagues have a question about it. And thanks for your time and your effort. And you also showed us your website and how we should use it and all the fees and other stuff. And you can, I'm just asking you kindly to send this the PDFs to Mr. Jim. Thanks for your time again.
Can I please have the email that I send this to?
Yeah, I'm just gonna right now. I'm just gonna write it from in the chat.
Okay. Let me stop sharing this. So can you tell me how many students do you have? How many students you sent to US?
Actually, we have lots of inquiries, but you also know about the visa situations. They are a little bit problematic, so it carries some risks. So the students kind of afraid of it, but we are taking lots of inquiries. As soon as the visa situations get back again, we are going to process them to register them and process them to their education.
Yes, if you want to do that, if you think that it's, there is no obligation or anything, you can send me, whatever you have, like 5 students, 10 students, whatever they want to come and they are interested in, whatever, or a program or ESL or IP or anything, you can send me the information. I can just create the ID so you can have ready so that we can send them the Zoom link. They can do the test while they're waiting and everything, and they can be ready when, the situations gets better and everything. I've heard that US consulate started getting visas too in Turkey. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's correct. In last month, we had lots of approvals, especially for the language schools, but we didn't really have the chance to try it for the other degrees, especially diploma and certificate degrees. But in time, it's going to be clear for sure.
Why afraid? So can I ask you that?
We don't really afraid, we can take it, but our students know the risks and we need to tell them. So they are kind of refraining from to get this kind of risks, and they are just changing their directions.
Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe we can help. I think with this Zoom link to do the test and to get prepared, maybe we can help them. Okay, we can say, okay, there is no obligation. If they send you their information, their passport, name, first name, last name, and the address, I just need that in order to create the ID. And that ID doesn't mean anything. There is no obligation. They're not obligated to come to you, to come to ASA or anything. You can just tell them, hey, we can help you. You don't have to pay for IELTS. You don't have to pay for TOEFL or any other test. Here you go. You just do this test as many times you want. It's free. It's free of charge. And I think we are all looking for that. It's a very difficult situation, money visor and anything. So, and I think they can also help you to gain more customers, to gain more students.
The ASA college is the high college that we advise for our students. There is no sure about it. There is no doubt about it. But for the visa issues and other things, the time, hopefully it will get better, and we are going to be sending lots of students to the US.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yes. Okay. I hope.
So again, thanks for your effort, and you are so helpful and friendly. And thanks a lot again.
Okay.
Glad we can meet one day in office.
Okay, thank you so much. And please just scan the QR code and you have my WhatsApp. All of you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
See you, Daniela. Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Bye.